is Tasha. Waking up with Tasha is Wednesday. It is hump day, third day of the week. Um, Hopefully your week is going well. Hopefully you done got up, waking up, depending on what time it is where you are. Sometimes, depending on where you're at, excuse me, the allergies got me. But it's nighttime in some places. I know it is in India. Nighttime in India, um, afternoon in other places. I think was that Saudi Arabia when somebody was telling me I was on here early in the morning. They said it was like in the afternoon, probably like 3 o'clock in Saudi Arabia right now, 3:15 or something like that, two something because I think that I was getting on at six when that happened. But it's like two something in Saudi Arabia. But other places is hours before now, so it's like three something in the morning. People probably still asleep in the bed, but the Black History just come on here to see how everybody's doing. When you wake up, when you see this, make sure you eat a healthy breakfast. Make sure we're staying away from processed foods, sugar products, sodas, ice. Stay away from the sodas, the ice cream, the chips, all that stuff. If you're eating potatoes, the healthiest potatoes are sweet potatoes. Make sure you sweet potatoes. Stay away from white rice, white bread. If you're gonna eat bread, make sure it's wheat bread. Eat rice, brown rice, multi-grain rice is better than plain white rice. So try to stay on this healthy kick. Which is interesting. I've been trying to lose weight. I need to ask my doctor for real. I've been trying to lose weight. It seems like nothing I do, I lose, but I stay the same. It's like I'm at a point where I can't lose. I'm not gaining, but I waver in between like this 5 pound thing, and it like goes back and forth. And I pretty much stay the same weight. I don't gain, and I'm not losing. I don't know if it's muscle. I work out. I use weights. Then I do strength training. I do cardio one day, strength training one day, cardio the next. Then I do strength and cardio. Then I do upper body using weights. And then I do lower body using weights. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out this whole weight thing with me because I think the reason I'm staying the weight is because I'm gaining muscle. I'm not gaining fat. I'm gaining muscle. I don't know, and it's evening out. So I'm trying to figure out this whole weight thing with me because I don't know what to do. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Double tap that screen. Subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great week. Hopefully work is going well. Hopefully school is going well. Hopefully everything's going well in your life. People, make sure we're taking care of ourselves. Going to the doctor. Make sure we get those annual checkups. People die from prostate cancer. Men, make sure you go and get your prostate checked. Um, Snooky from I don't know Pilla Howell. I don't know if you remember Jersey Shore. She's 38. She just found out she got some cervical cancer, and she's only 38. James Vanderbeek just passed away. Good morning, James Vanderbeek. He was 48. From Dawson's Creek. He was an actor. He's his people know him from Dawson's Creek. That was his main thing, and he just passed away not too long ago from colon cancer. And then this other guy, he was a judge on Dancing with the Stars. He passed away probably like a couple of years ago from prostate cancer. So we got women dying, people dying from breast cancer and stuff like that, living with breast cancer. So women, make sure you're getting these mammograms. You want to get yourself checked because people are like passing away, and just keep yourself checked out. Make sure we're getting enough sleep. 7 to 9 hours a day. 7 to 9 hours a day. Make sure. No, I'm not. No, I'm not married. I was at one point, but got divorced after 3 years. That was back in 2014 when I got a divorce. But yeah, make sure we taking care of ourselves, de-stressing, find hobbies, find things that you can enjoy in life. I don't know if you guys have any hobbies that you enjoy. Do you? Do you have any hobbies that you do? I don't know, like fishing, gardening. You play sports. I don't know. What things do you guys do to de-stress? Some people do yoga. Some people do meditation. Some people play sports. Some people like doing word poses and stuff like that, painting. Some people do photography and like taking pictures. I know I was watching the Today Show. They was interviewing Jason Momoa, and he was talking about how he liked taking photo. He got this like little camera. It's like a little old school camera. I forgot what it was. It didn't cost that much. I forgot where he said he got it from. But he said he likes doing taking photography, doing photography stuff for fun. So that's an activity. I don't know. Some people like drawing and stuff like that. So making music. That's some people make music for a hobby. Some people rap. Some people sing. So whatever you like doing, reading books, an activity that you like doing to like de-stress, to relieve stress, to get stuff off your mind. Some people like journaling. I journal sometimes. I write poetry. That's my thing. That's my passion. Write poetry, make poetry frames. So check out my poetry shorts. That's snippets of poems that I've written. Check out my Instagram page. You can follow me on my Instagram. I also sell those poetry frames. So any poem that you hear me do is longer. First of all, it's like way longer than what I'm giving you. So if you want to know, hear the rest, if you want the rest of it, you have to purchase the frame version of it. Just leave me a message. I'll give you the info or follow me on IG. I prefer you to contact me, direct message me on my Instagram page, which is Latasha, LATASHAMEKO, LATASHA _MEKO. So follow me on my IG if you are interested in purchasing anything for me. I do stuff for women, do stuff for men, anniversaries, birthdays, holiday gifts. I don't know, Christmas gifts, whatever it is, special occasion stuff. I do it. I can personalize it. So just a heads up. And I don't know, women think that men don't like poems, but they do. And I found that out when I was locally, when I was selling my poetry frames. They Men supported me more than women. But now on this page, I find out now I got more women on here than men, but it's about even. But it's more women now than men. It started out being more men than women, but now it done reverse. Since I'm on here a lot more, I'm trying to be on here like 3 times a day. It varies. It depends on what I'm doing in the day. Cause sometimes I can't get on here at 6 for the mental health check-in. That's something else I do talk about mental health at 6 p.m. Try to switch stuff up, talk about different stuff. But about to give y'all a black history. If y'all have something to say, something to talk about how your week is going. Make sure we stay away from negative people, drama, toxicity is good and evil in this world. Bad stuff happening every day. But try to stay focused, stay on the right path. Talk about spirituality, keeping God in your life. Stance, being good to people, being the light, being the peace, bring that bright point in people's lives. So make sure you're staying straight, on the straight and narrow, not being ugly. People are dying every day, alive in themselves, crazy stuff going on in this world. So we gotta be the light, we gotta be the peace, we gotta be the bright point in this world. So try to be positive, stay focused, and be that happy point. Be that happy point. Be happy. Sometimes stuff get rough, which I know it's life, cause life be lifing. But just try to find that right point in whatever situation you're in whatever situation you're in, because it always could be worse. I know it sounds cliche, but it actually can always get worse. There's some people that would love to be in your place, and that's what I tell my son. There's a lot of kids that would love to take his place. I know we don't have much, but we got a whole lot more than some people in these third world countries and don't have clean water and stuff like that, living in like little shacks and stuff like that. So some people out here living on the street, under bridges and stuff, going without, addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol, dealing with mental issues out here. So and that's another thing. If you take care of your mental health, take care of your mental health. So that's another important fact. But going to the Black History fact for today, Black History facts. It's Black History Month, and that's something that I haven't decided I'm gonna do every morning when I come on here. Black History is not only in February, because Black History is American history, whether you think so or not. Black History is American history. So I'm gonna have a Black History fact every day I come on here in the morning. And I'm probably gonna get back into doing daily affirmations. So we're gonna do the daily affirmation, then we'll have talk about Black history. Then we're going to talk about try to get some like news stuff that's going on happening in the news and whatever else we decide to talk about. The first state to ban slavery, which was in 1777. That was Vermont. Vermont was the first state to ban slavery, and that was in the year 1777. The emancipation in Texas, although Emancipation Proclamation was issued in 1863, enslaved people in Texas did not receive freedom until June 19th, 1865, which now is celebrated as Juneteenth. So there were still slaves in Texas up until June 19th, 1863, when the last slaves in this country was was freed. And that was June 19th, 1865 in Texas, which now we call Juneteenth. That's why we have Juneteenth. Civil War services. Civil War services. Roughly 179,000 men served in the U.S. Army during the Civil War, um, comprising 10% of total troops. There's 179,000 black men served in the United States Army during the Civil War. So that was 10% of the total troops. Marion Crowe is known as the voice over IP related inventions, which led to her invention led to stuff like this. Why we got Zoom, and she was a black woman. The dustpan, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I learned this today. I was looking up because I'm always sleeping. And I'm sure if you look up who invented the broom, I'm sure it was probably a black person too. A black person invented the ice cream scoop. We know Garrett and Morgan with the stoplight stoplight. So black people invented a lot of stuff, but we know about the peanut butter, we know about the potato chip. So Lloyd P. Ray, his name is Lloyd P. Ray. He patented, the stand-up broom, the one you have to bend over to use your hands to sweep. It was a black man that invented it. So when you get that broom, you don't have to bend over to use your hands. Lloyd P. Ray patented an improved dustpan on August 3rd, 1897. His design featured a metal collection plate with a short, sturdy handle, which made sweeping cleaner and more efficient by allowing users to collect trash without bending down or using their hands. So, a black man came up with a better version of an improved version of the dustpan again on August 3rd in 1897. His name was Lloyd P. Ray. His design featured a metal collection plate with a short handle, sturdy handle, which made sweeping cleaner and more efficient, allowing users to collect trash without bending down and using their hands. So those are some Black History facts for today. So when you're sweeping and you got that stand up dustpan with the handle where you can like stand up and just sweep it in there, it was a black man. His name was Lloyd P. Ray, and he came up with that improved version of a dustpan on August 3rd, 1897. So when you're sweeping, just think about that. If you got one of those stand-up dustpans, it was Lloyd P. Ray that came up with that improved version of a dustpan in 1897. And he was a black man. So then it was another finally the Breakfast Club. It was a black person that came up with ketchup. And it started out being a form of like medication to help with like inflammation and stuff like that. Um, and I think like indigestion, like diarrhea or something, indigestion. I think they said indigestion on the Breakfast Club. It was a black person that came up with ketchup. And then they said they put it in a pill form. It was used as like medicine. So y'all, I forgot what the person was. I forgot the name of the person, but y'all can look that up. They was talking about it yesterday on the Breakfast Club. So those some Black History facts. A little bit of news. A little bit of news this morning. A Pennsylvania man faces federal charges. Law enforcement rescued a 13-year-old girl, California girl, from a motel room on Friday after she was allegedly groomed and assaulted by an 18-year-old guy. His name was Matthew Fisher. That's Fischer. He reportedly targeted the girl on Discord, going back to Discord, watching kids and what they doing on this internet. Cause Discord went on these video game stuff. I don't care what it is. Watch them on Snapchat, watch them on Instagram, watch them on Facebook, Discord. Roblox is another one. Roblox is another gaming thing. Discord, watch Snapchat. I don't care what they doing, watching kids. But he reportedly targeted the girl on Discord as part of a violent extremist group. Fisher now faces federal charges following what officials describe as a foiled suicide pact. So watch your kids, keep a check on them and see what they're doing on their phones, on their computer, on these games and stuff. Make sure you're keeping an eye on your kids and checking on them. Another story that's been in the news a lot is the BAFTA awards. What happened with Michael B. Jordan and Delroy from Sinners. They was presenting an award at the BAFTA awards, and I'm assuming this is an add on like is the BBC had something to do with this, but I don't know. I guess the add on. I don't know what kind of add on, but the guy with Tourette's. I've been knew about Tourette's, as people don't talk about it a lot, but now this came up. People are talking about people with Tourette's and they don't know about it, but Tourette's been around for like a minute. But a guy with Tourette's, yeah, yelled out the N word with the hard ER when they was on stage presenting the award. And it caught him off guard because a little video that I seen caught him off guard, but they just went on Delroy, Michael B. Jordan said they Delroy said they just did what they had to do, just went on presented the award and got off that stage pretty much. But the guy with Tourette's syndrome shouted a racial slur during Sunday night ceremony. The outburst occurred while Senator stars Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo presented an award. Despite a 2 hour delay, the BBC aired the slur, which was a problem. The slur was like the N word with the hard ER, and sparking a debate about the intersection of neurological conditions and racial harm. People are saying, you got some people are saying that the guy meant it. I'm not going to state my opinion, but some people believe that he meant it. Some people believe like, okay, he has Tourette's. He can't control it, which you can't control stuff when you shout it out. But controlling it and thinking it are different things. So basically, whatever you're thinking, you can't control it coming out your mouth. You can control now. He can control his thoughts, but the part of his brain that stops him from saying stuff doesn't work correctly, so it just comes out. So whatever he thinking on his mind, it'll come out whether he wanted to or not. So that's the thing people are not. That's the thing some people are not thinking about. They're like, oh, he has Tourette's, but he can't control what comes out of his mouth. But he can control what he's thinking. So you gotta take it down. That's all I'm saying. You gotta take it down. Go deeper. He control his thoughts. He can't control what come out. That part of his brain don't work. So whatever he thinking is gonna come out. So if he thinking of be if he walking up by a woman, if he think she ugly, whatever he thinking probably is gonna come out because that part of his brain don't work. He can't control it, but he can control his thoughts. So if he wasn't thinking it, it wouldn't have came out. So we got to go there, and that's my point of view. That's my point of view. So he thought it. So if you're racist, so obviously he had that racist thought, and when he was thinking it, it came out. And allegedly, according to the Breakfast Club, there was I was going out listen to the Breakfast Club in the morning. Allegedly, Lauren was saying that it was another person, African American lady, there at the back of the world, and she said that he called her the N word too, but nobody's talking about that part because that was to her. I'm assuming to her face, but they talking about what happened on TV and that the fact that the BBC, even though they had that 2 hour delay, they did not bother to like edit it out, which is a problem. So that means they didn't care. So whoever was in control of that, that means they didn't care. So people are racist. I'm sorry. People are racist. This is a very racist. It's just more people are out don't care. So they just say it in this world that we're living in today under whoever the president that we're under or whatever the state of this country that we're in, people are racist and people don't care no more. So they say what they want because they know they can get away with it. Then here comes this other lady. I forgot what she is. She was racist, but something else happened with this other lady when she was talking about black kids on the Zoom, and she was thought her mic was off, and it wasn't, and she went on a racist rant and talking crazy about black kids. So I'm like, people is wild out here, and in the end, we gonna have to pay for the things we do on this earth, whether you believe it or not. I believe in karma. I believe you karma, whatever you want to call it. I believe I'm Bible based. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in the Heavenly Father. So you reap what you sow. Honestly, I'm on that point where you reap what you sow. So if you do bad to other people, it's gonna come back on you. Whatever you say, whatever you do, I don't care. Cause I'm also a believer. I know it's good, it's bad, it's good, it's evil out here, and so the devil have his minions. God, God got his kids, but the devil got his kids too. So the devil got people out here working for him and doing what he want. So you gotta combat that with good. So if you're around somebody and you know they racist, I'm like, people be around people and they say racist stuff and they don't say nothing against it. They're wrong too. So I'm like, and then you want to say you got black friends, but you don't combat racism at the head. And this goes to whether you're white, Asian, I don't care who you are. If you're around somebody racist and you know they're saying something bad about other people, all kinds of color of their skin, I think you're wrong too. But cause I'm like, if you don't say something in defense of people, and then you want to say you're Christian, you're godly, you're and all this, but if you don't combat it and you don't talk against it, you gotta talk against it. Stand up for people. Actions, like I say, actions speak louder than words. You can say what you want, but if your actions don't prove it, it means nothing. But I'm gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys have a good day. Like again, take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Um, be kind to people. Be kind to people. Going into being kind to people. God, we're here for a reason, and that's to love each other, stand up for each other, um, care for one another. We're here to be kind to each other. We're here to help be the peace. We're here to be the light. So that's what the universe is. That's what God created the universe. I don't know. People believe what they believe, but we all have our opinion on that. But we're all here on this earth. We're all human. We all bleed. We all cry. We all get sad. We all have emotions. We all have feelings. But in the end, you gotta decide what side you're gonna be on. Are you gonna be on the side of good? Or are you gonna be on the side of evil? Just as simple as that. Either you're gonna love or either you're gonna hate. Make the choice. So y'all have a blessed day. Check out my playlist. I got started making playlists. I don't stop doing that. It's been a minute since I put these videos in like a group set. So I ain't do my silent live last night because sometimes I think it happens when I do too many and I don't have no time to do no more. So I ain't doing silent live last night because it said it was something about the it didn't want to go. So I decided not to do one, but I'm gonna try it again tonight, see if it works. But at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, so check out my Sound Live. Um, Try to be back on here tonight at 6, which I probably won't be. Probably be earlier because my son got what you call it. So I'll probably come on here earlier, probably like 3:30, maybe like 4 o'clock. Probably like 4. So I told him around then for me to check in. But I hope you enjoyed Black History Facts. Hope you enjoyed the news and what we had to talk about today. But enjoy your day. Be healthy. Be kind. Make sure you get enough sleep. Going to the doctor, getting our annual checkups. Stay away from alcohol, drugs. To if you need counseling, you're dealing with trauma, anxiety, depression, try to go get some counseling. Go to the doctor so he can refer you to a counselor, a therapist, or a psychiatrist if you need help with anything. I've been giving out some numbers. So Go back to these other lives or these mental health check-ins and check out those numbers I've been giving out if you need help in any of those situations. But y'all have a blessed day and be good to yourselves and be good to other people. Bye.